Hi there, welcome to the day 2. I hope you must have joined the Facebook group. It's a private group and it's specially designed for you people because all the action will be happening there. It's a nurturing ground, and here you will learn all the skills which are required by you to perform in the future. Here only you will learn public speaking. Here only you will learn the techniques of cracking interviews. So if you have not joined it, please go and join that group. So let's get started. Today we will sing and understanding how to develop winner's mindset. See, mindset is everything. It's because of the mindset that we are there where we are right now. Mindset is a way of thinking, the way we think. It's nothing but it's collection of beliefs, the collection of beliefs which you have accumulated over a period of time. And because of these beliefs, what happens is your behaviors are derived, and then how you act is determined by the same thing. So ultimately how you are going to act is nothing. It is because of the mindset that you have got. That mindset tells you that this is how you are going to act in the future, or this is how you should act. And that is why at times what happens is we do not take decisions and lag behind in our careers, in our life. So mindset is nothing, it's an attitude. It's something that we carry with us all the time. See, we don't see things as they are, we see things as we are. If you are a positive minded person, we will see all the positives. And if you are a person with a negative mindset, we will always be finding out negatives with whatever that's happening around us. Negative people are very powerful because these people have got a mindset where they are able to find faults, and they are so good at that. On the other way, it's equally the same with the people who have a positive mindset. Do anything to them, whatever happens to them, whatever be their life, they will always find positives there. जो होता है अच्छे के लिए होता है. These are those kind of people. So mindset is so very important. So we have to develop the mindset, a positive mindset. There are basically 6 major factors which are responsible to understand as to whatever we do because of them. They make us do whatever we do. Whatever we are today, it's because of them. And the number one amongst them is the environment. Environment is something that is shaping us, shaping our mentality, shaping our mindset. And this environment is available everywhere around us. It's available in our house. It's available within the association which we are in, because these people will drive our thinking. It's in the media, and because of that we develop certain belief system. And these are the things which are shaping our thinking. So environment is that very important. So environment plays a very important role when it comes to developing a mindset. Number 2, it's experience. The experiences that we have over a period of time. If you have positive experiences, we'll become a positive person or a person with positive thinking. If at all we have negative experiences, we become a negative person. It is developed with whatever we see, whatever is happening around us. It's because of the feelings that we have. Whatever we have heard, because of that, we start developing a picture in our mind about various things which are there around us in the society. So experience plays a very important role. For example, if you have had a bad experience with a police person, so what is in your mindset? The mindset is that police people are not good. But is it true? It's not true. Because since you have had that experience, you will always see police as a danger. And whenever you have to approach police or there is some police around, you'll always carry that mindset that I have to be away from them. I should not get into confrontation with them. I should not get involved with them. So because of that particular experience, that experience will be driving your actions in the future. And that is a mindset. And the third thing is education. Our mindset develops even because of education that we have had. It could be formal education that we have in the schools, in the colleges, or the informal education that we have from the life learnings. Now the fourth thing that creates our mindset is the limiting beliefs. See, we have got beliefs, and many people of us have those limiting beliefs. It binds us. It keeps us away from taking actions. And what we think is, it's difficult to perform. Whatever job we do, it's not possible. I can't do it. I may fail. It's so difficult. So what is this? This is nothing but it is a limiting belief. So we carry limiting beliefs. And whenever we take any action, these limiting beliefs will come in picture and they will say you cannot do it. Because what is happening is we are taking references from the past and then we are going ahead. In the past we had failed while we were doing a particular job, and now when we are trying to do the same job, the previous reference tells us that we will fail, so we don't try. And we don't try, we procrastinate. चीज़ों को टाल देते हैं. And it happens to everyone. It happens to me even today. That we keep procrastinating things because whatever you do, those limiting mindset will always be there. Limiting beliefs will always be there. So we have to conquer that. We have to come out of that. That is what is developing winner's mindset. Now the fifth point is we attend with a mindset of hiding. We try to hide things. We try to fake things. We try to pretend what we are not. The fear is guiding us. So what happens is all our energy, it's sapped there. Energy is taken away from us by these kind of thinkings. And we are left with no energy. And the required energy to do any task is lost because most of our focus has gone there. Where the focus is, energy flows, results follow. So our focus is not on performing or doing the things. Our focus is on hiding things, faking things, pretending. And because of all these things, our mindset is also becoming that way. So we have to keep in mind that we do not fake things. And sixth point is the thinking of why to worry, why to hurry. And it's a dangerous mindset. What happens with the students is they say that when the time comes, we will prepare for it. We will do when the time comes because we have got good grades. And these grades, we know they are misleading. They mislead us. And that is the reason why we have low employability rate. That is the reason why people don't get employed. Reason being, why to worry now? What is the hurry? When the time comes, we will prepare. So these are major 6 points because of which our mindset gets affected. Now, how to develop a mindset of a winner? See, mindset can be created. Let us create the mindset of a winner, because unless you create it, nothing is going to happen. And it's a 4-step process. So let us note down the steps which are required for us to build a winner's mindset. And it happens not here, it happens everywhere. It's applicable everywhere. And the first point is install a thought. A thought has to come in the mind that yes, I can clear an interview or I can do anything for that matter. The first thing is having a thought that yes, I can do it. I can crack any interview. If the thought doesn't come, nothing happens. So the first thing is we have to install a powerful thought that yes, I'm going to crack the interview. Number one thing, we are into the process of developing a winner's mindset. And number two is believe it. Believing it is receiving. If you believe, the things will start happening that way. If you don't believe, it will not happen. And belief has to be 100%. Mind, your limiting beliefs will still be stopping you. They'll still be preying upon you and telling you that you cannot do it. So you have to believe it 100%. That is the second point when it comes to developing the winner's mindset. And number three is visualizing it, or I should say actualizing it. With thinking that it has already happened. Living in those thoughts, living in those emotions. Just channelize your thoughts, feelings and emotions in that direction. That is visualizing. Seeing as if you have achieved it right now, today, and you are living in that feeling of happiness, feeling of joy, feeling of excitement. So you have to feel it, you have to visualize it. And then comes the most difficult part, that is taking action. Because action is something that is required to be taken. And action here is preparing for the interviews. Because your target is to qualify an interview. So what you have to do is, you have to take action for that. And action is preparing for it. So you have to prepare at any cost, and without action, nothing moves. And if the action is in accordance with the preparation, if both match, then the probability of getting through is very, very high. If they do not match, then it's just thinking, because all the other steps that we have seen in the beginning, they are just to set the mind. Action is the main thing that we have to do. We have to take action. And if we have taken action properly, if you have taken the action dedicatingly, then what will happen is the positive result has to follow. And when these steps have been done, then just be ready for the last step, that is being ready to receive. You will be receiving a call letter if you have followed all the 4 steps properly. So we have to understand it is a 4-step process to develop a winner's mindset. You have to first install a thought, then you have to believe it, you have to visualize it, you have to take the action, and then you have to be ready to receive it. And if you do it with faith, everything will happen. It happened to me, it will happen to you. Now let us see how to apply this mindset, how to apply the mindset of a winner. Now for that, what you have to do is, you have to first prepare and go with the open mindset. Or I should say, you have to go with a mindset which is a growth mindset. You have to be vulnerable, you have to be authentic, you have to be truthful, and then go and face an interview. Because when you are authentic, when you are truthful, what will happen is you will be vulnerable, because it's not that you may get through, but even if you don't get through, you will have those learnings. So going there with an open mindset for the interview is so very important. So always carry a growth mindset. Yes, I'll learn something out of it. That should be the way of thinking. That was point number 1. Point number 2, go with the owner's mindset. You are the CEO of your own company. You are the CEO of your own self. And you are going there in an interview to have a conversation with your counterpart. You have got services, and you are going to ask them or tell them that you have got certain services, and are these services are of any use to you or not. You are having a conversation with the HR. And when you have this kind of mindset, you see yourself at equal grounds with the HR, and this thing will empower you, and you will look more professional. So attend any interview with the mindset of a CEO. You are CEO of your own company, and you have got services, and you are going to share those services with them. If they want, you have got them. Number 3, go with the understanding that interviews are a selection process. These HRs have come to select you. They have not come to reject you. And what we think is we may get rejected, that limiting mindset. They have not come to your campus, or they have not called you for the interview to reject you. They have called to select you. It is we who fail ourselves. HR doesn't do it. He has come to find out the qualities, the abilities which are there in you, which could be of use to the company. It is we who make us fail. So you have to remember these 3 points which you are going to apply. Number 1, going with an open mindset. Number 2, going with the owner's mindset, being CEO of your own company. And third, understanding that it's a selection process. So if you're not on the track, you are in trouble. You need to transform your thinking. You need to transform your mindset. With the old and worn mindset, outstanding results can never be achieved. So you have to change your mindset, and you have to do it today, right now. So today's job is, or today's assignment is, that you have to develop a positive mindset. You have to develop a growth mindset. You have to develop a winner's mindset. That is what you have to do today. And here we come to the end of the day 2. And let us see what is our assignment for the day 2.